Welcome back! Woo-hoo! To another episode of the Two Men Wrestling Podcast. How are we, Dejon?
Yes, sir. Is this the first one since you've come back from holiday?
No, we did one last week.
Okay, well, that shows you my fucking attention span.
I'm going to try and have as much energy as I can today as I went to go see Mr. Worldwide Culo. Dale. You know what time it is. Time to do another Two Men Wrestling Podcast. Dale. So yeah, I'm very tired, but you know, a podcast is a podcast. It must go out.
Yeah, we have to do a podcast every week. I mean, we do it most weeks.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about some news, well, kind of news of the week, but more talking points of the week, I think. We're going to talk through the announced SummerSlam matches and Sami Zayn's world title run. And then we're going to have a little Aguasin gas break. If we don't come back, we haven't got anything else to talk about. If we do come back, we'll have a game or two.
But guess
I
what?
think.
You still get your fucking content anyway.
Stop fucking complaining. Enjoy it.
And also, to be fair, there's not actually a massive amount of news in the wrestling world. The only thing the other thing I'd probably say is like AEW stuff. Because I've been this year.
Yes.
That's about it, really.
We do need to think about booking.
Yeah, we do need to book it all in. We do need to book all in.
We are doing it, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I'm down to go.
Is it a Sunday?
It is a Sunday, 30th of August.
That's going to be a bit of annual leave on the Monday.
Yeah, it will almost be some annual leave.
Some annual leave.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right then. Let's get into it. Which bit do you want to talk about first?
I think we talk about the big whammy that basically going to be the main event for either night 1 or night 2, and that is the Roman Rollins. I think we start strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, on Monday Night Raw, we saw Seth in the ring, Roman in the ring with Fatu, of course, and yeah, good promo from Seth. I've gone.
I think one of the best in a long time. That was a very emotional one and just really well put together. I really, really enjoyed it.
When I watched Friday Night SmackDown pre-tape, I love the fact that when they actually went through the rivalry again, Seth was like, one thing you've never done is beat me. And he showed from 2014, 2015, all these years, showing that Roman's never got the best of Seth.
I'm partially confused by this because Roman has beat him twice.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't get it. Is it like if it's PLEs?
For the PLE title stuff, probably.
PLEs and titles, I know he hasn't beaten him, but I was like, I swear he beat him. He definitely beat him beforehand.
Yeah, probably more time, yeah.
But who knows? To me, it feels like they're doing, because a lot of people I read were saying, why the fuck are we doing this again? Like, do we need to do this? But I think this is the last time we will ever see these two face off. And then it's done. They obviously know one of them's retiring in the next couple of years and they don't need to do this again. So this is...
Roman.
Yeah. So if this is what if you love the Shield lore and the Roman Seth stories, then you want to be tuning into this one because this will, I think, be the last time they ever do this.
Yeah. And all for it, to be fair. They have first multiple times, and the match will be a banger. I know it will be a banger. I actually saw a TikTok earlier, and it was going through like all these different wrestlers and talk about Seth. And they actually count Seth as one of the GOATs, you know. I'm not gonna lie. They count Seth as one of the GOATs.
He is.
Yeah. And it's true. He's like Shawn Michaels level to me, in terms of ability, his charisma, psychology. Like, he's constantly involved in characters as well. Like, I can't... He was an indie darling, and he's worked his way up to not being indie darling and being a main guy for a company.
He's won the Rumble, Money in the Bank, WrestleMania main event, multiple occasions, 6-time, even maybe more world champion, Grand Slam champion. Like, bro's done it all. Been one of the best factions of all time. Like, he of course is a Hall of Famer and one of the greats.
No, there's no question on that. And there's also his counterpart, which is a guy that literally has pretty much been dominating WWE for the last 10 years with him. Was dominating wrestling for at least 5 years, and he was the main guy for
You
5
could argue he is the greatest of all time.
He is, for me, probably in our generation. You talk about
Roman.
Yeah, yeah. Roman probably is, and we've talked about this before on a podcast we've done probably like a year ago now.
Mount Rushmore,
He is
wasn't
the
it?
Mount Rushmore. Yeah, he is. He's
Yeah.
on the Mount Rushmore. He is.
But he defined an era of wrestling, didn't he?
He was the era of
Right.
wrestling. He was the draw.
I don't think WWE would be anywhere near what it'd be now if it wasn't for Roman in that 2020 COVID era.
And I will say that because Roman reinvented himself, and only because he reinvented himself and that heelish character that everyone wanted anyway. We wanted it from literally the first day you were pushing him. We wanted him to be a heel-like character. Like, it's just going to be the clash of two Hall of Famers, basically. Future Hall of Famers. So
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. Do I think Seth wins? No.
nope.
Nope. No.
Nope.
One, Seth doesn't need to win this match. Seth's already he's got the winning record against Roman, so what does it really matter?
And I think they've done it on purpose, by the way. I think they're putting that on purpose to be like, right, Roman's going to get the win over him finally. And also, he's just come off a win against Braun in a long, basically, how much match series. Like,
But it closes the chapter in the book. Not in the chapter, the whole book on it all. Because yes, Roman will get that win over Seth, which he's needed, which is like the last thing he needs to do. He gets it, but Seth's still got a winning record, and they'll probably hug it out at the end.
yeah. No against that, yeah.
Moxley return at SummerSlam?
Oh, well, I've seen all the news about that crap, and I don't think he's ever coming back.
It's just to spark some rumours, isn't it? Get people talking about SummerSlam. That's all it is.
And he's doing bits with Death Rider, isn't he? He's never coming back, bro. He's literally Continental Champion right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry! I mean, if he did. No, there has been weirder things than that. That would be the craziest return of all time.
Yeah. I will never forgive them for Battleground 2016 or 2017, when it was a triple threat, and it's a triple threat of all of them, and I was like, why have you done this at this PLE? It's a WrestleMania main event.
Yes.
Why have you done this here? And
Vince looking for you.
But they also did Money in the Bank 2017, and that little segment where they all held the belt in the same night.
But yeah, all won it in the same night, or held it, sorry.
Yeah. They had it, and then they lost it. And
I think that this win, coming back to our point, that Roman needs this win more than Seth does.
yeah.
And also, Roman's doing a good job with the title. He will probably hold it till...
He's going to hold it till Jacob takes him.
No.
No, you don't think Jacob's...
He will hold it until Oba takes him.
Yeah, after the Brock thing.
And once he's done with the Brock thing, it will probably happen at Survivor Series, would be my guess.
Huh. That's funny. It's probably links into a segue of the next match, actually, isn't it?
It does! It does! And that match is Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell!
In a cell.
In a Cell! By God, he's gonna be dead!
My God.
My God! I mean, I was happy when they announced the match. I wanted a stipulation, but do you know what?
It is one.
Well, no, it is, yes, but I was going to say I was going to be happy with the last man standing.
Yeah.
Or an Iron Man. Like, if they'd said that, I would have been like, yeah,
would have made way more sense.
cooking.
Yeah, Last Man Standing would have made way more sense for this. But I think with the Hell in the Cell, we haven't seen for a long time
2 years.
big giants, two beasts in a Hell in the Cell. Like, I can't remember the last time that's happened.
No.
Think about it.
No.
Think about it. Like,
No, I can't.
I can't remember. It's carnage. That it does, work. It does make.
No, bro,
sense.
I'm more happy.
I'm happy it's a stipulation. And
Like,
I'm happy
as I
it's
said,
a-
I was
I
happy.
wish it was Last Man Standing as well.
I was wanting Last Man Standing, but when it was Hell in a Cell, I was like, okay, alright, sure, yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say no to cage matches. Like, I'm not gonna say no to cage matches. I love a cage match, bro.
And I think that'll be fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Although,
The
I
only
will
thing
say,
Go on.
sorry, I was going to say, don't expect massive bumps.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only thing I really
Don't
want to
expect-
I want to see someone go through the top or someone go
happening.
to the announce table, but it's
Not
not gonna
happening.
happen.
Nope.
The
no.
biggest spot you're gonna see is someone getting fucking body slammed through the cage and getting broken in the cage. That's the only thing we're gonna see. That's gonna
I think it will definitely spill out the cage. Somebody will go through it, or
yeah, that's 100% happening.
Will there be blood? Maybe. I don't think it needs it.
I don't think it needs blood.
But also, this match has to go on for a minimum of half an hour.
Yeah, it's going to be Brock's last match, isn't it?
Yeah, and Oba has to win.
Oba will win.
Oba needs to win.
I don't see anything else than Oba winning, unless you're going to make them fight in WrestleMania or Survivor Series or Royal Rumble, which I just don't think it suffices. It's in Minnesota. It's in Brock's home city, hometown, home state. It's passing of the guard, which you technically tried to do at WrestleMania and you didn't want to do it, but you can do it now. Just do it. Just do it.
Do you think?
Yeah, go on.
Do you think though Do you think it is Brock's last match?
Yeah.
Because part of me wants to say yes, but then again, part of me when he said I'm gonna one up you, I thought he was gonna say like, I'll put my career on the line if you put your title shot on the line.
Well, that's still also the case. To be fair, that would have been a better payoff. It would have been a better payoff. Get us some creative, man. What the fuck, bruv?
Yeah, but like I think if it's Brock's last match, it'll be put on the line or would probably be announced beforehand. Obviously, I know people go, well, look, we did at Mania. Yeah, but look where we are now.
It's going to be so obvious, though, if he does put that stipulation in that he will retire. I'm not going
to... Yeah, and he will probably lose.
Will. So I don't mind...
But does he... Do they put him against Gunther at like a PLE, a bit like maybe a couple months down the line, but then we get the Gunther career killer story back for a little bit. He kills off another one, and then that's the way he goes out. Then
maybe. I can't lie. I remember when we knew it was going to be Oba Brock. Like we knew it was going to be Oba Brock at SummerSlam.
100%.
Right. But for me, obviously, I like King Oba. I like the whole thing, but it also just kind of didn't make sense to SummerSlam and him having his title shot, and it's meant to be at SummerSlam. So unless he did something like you said,
that did piss me off. That's why I really want him to do double duty to make him look like the strongest motherfucker on a roster.
They won't now.
No.
They won't now. But yeah, unless, and I think it leads to the next thing that we're probably going to speak.
Well, no, I was going to add one more bit in, but we'll talk about that in a second. You are right. Does he beat Brock, and then just inserts himself into the world title match in SummerSlam between the other two, and then he can have. Then there's another bit of a feud there. But I don't. I think they're going to go with a very.
I don't think you ruined that. I think you let that cook. Like you
let that
slow cook. No, it's fine, bro. It's fine. You let that shit slow cook like pulled pork, fam. You just leave it to the side. You let it cook for hours. You leave that match where it is. I don't actually think you.
Doesn't need anything.
You don't need to change that.
I was going to add. I forgot to add a point onto that. The Roman Seth thing. I think the storytelling of that match and the emotional side of it is what's going to carry this feud all the way through. And that's why it doesn't need anything else.
Yeah. It needs to. It could be. I'm happy for it to just be a normal match.
1-on-1, 30 minutes.
Yeah, works for me.
Happy days. Yeah,
works for me. There's so much, emotional, psychological things that can happen in that match. So yeah.
Can I put a great little transition in here? So we were talking about Brock and Oba being this match for Hell in a Cell, and obviously Oba having his title stipulation. How would that be a title stipulation, D? How would that possibly have a title stipulation in it when Brock or Oba is neither the champion but they're facing off against each other?
Did I just say that?
No, I'm saying that. I'm asking you that question. That puts us on to the next part.
Right, good point. And it could lead to the double duty, as we said. And somehow Oba being inserted into...
That's not what I was going for. No.
What were you going for?
I was going for... Does Brock face Sami Zayn or something at Saturday Night's main event, pick up the title and then have the title match, and then there's the title thing? But then again, in saying that, that's what a lot of people are saying. But I think they're just going to use that title shot at a different PLE and just leave that alone because it's another story just waiting for them there. If they use it quick, it's gone then.
I'm not going to lie. I don't mind it because I don't like the whole, and I've said this before, I don't like the whole idea of when you win the King of the Ring, you have to verse someone at SummerSlam. I think it should be used like the Money in the Bank and not cashed in at any time because that's what the Money in the Bank, that's what
Yes.
makes
Yeah.
that what it is. But I just think you have a thing where like, right, I want to verse you and use my King of the Ring win
There's a pre-announced match.
PLE, yeah, at this PLE, and have like a year being able to do it. I think that works. So
Yeah.
I do think they use it at a later stage, and they should lose it at a later stage.
Yeah. Well, instead of just like using it all in one go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of the WWE Championship and title matches, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, what are you thinking about this? I mean, you fucking hate it. I already know. That's a stupid quick.
Did we speak about this in the last pod?
We did.
We did.
We touched on it a little bit, but I don't think we've got into the scrutiny and probably how you actually. No, we did talk about it. We did talk about it. And you said that you basically. It's like you didn't mind it.
But I don't want to hold it for long.
Yeah, it's a transition.
All right. Well, then maybe that we talk about how this is going to look at like SummerSlam. Like, first of all, does Sami walk into SummerSlam as the champion? And then, but if he does, what happens? Because I've seen that a lot of plans and a lot of what they were going for is Punk versus Rhodes for the title at SummerSlam. But I don't know how they're going to do that with literally a month to go now.
It's possible, and I'll show
It
you,
is.
and I'll give you a little roadmap how it's possible. You have that because obviously, surprise. It was surprised having that number one contenders match on Friday Night SmackDown, and then having to face him at Raw to defend his title. It's ridiculous. I think they've generally made Sami win because they wanted the Saudi part for next year for WrestleMania. I think that was the key thing of why they made him win. Obviously, feel good moment, all that bullshit. And then I reckon I won't be surprised if Cody takes it back. And Cody takes it back. We get the return of Punk. Or we get the return of Punk in, not this, maybe next week, not maybe the upcoming Raw, but maybe the week after. Like, they have a rematch, Sami and Cody. Sami loses again. And then Sami is put on another path. Like, I don't know what the path would be, but I could still see that Punk coming back and returning, because he's meant to return, I think,
Before SummerSlam.
Yeah, before SummerSlam. So I can still see that. And also when he did leave, it was like, oh, I'm coming when I come back, I'm coming for that basically. So yeah, I can still see that happening, bro. I can still see them building up for a month. It'd be a very quick build up. And it's next 2 weeks would probably be a bit of a waste of time to build it. But then you have the next 2 weeks after that to build the matchup. So it can work, but
yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know how Punk. First of all, I want Punk Cody for the title at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I do too.
Because I don't know.
I don't really want Sami, bless him.
I don't see a Sami Zayn SummerSlam main event.
The only time, and I told you this before, we've predicted everything right. When we did predictions this year, we did every prediction right, apart from Y2J returning. We've done every single prediction right. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you said Sami would be a world champion.
Yeah, and I said Sami will probably be a world champion, and he's a world champion, because I knew Saudi's a thing.
It was definitely... Well, I think it depends how it goes on Monday.
Yeah, it does. It does.
If it was used for a cheap pop or not. Which I think it was.
But this is my thing. I would have rather they made him lose again, and then next year WrestleMania on night one, I say specifically, night one, you make him win in Saudi.
Have like a finish the story type thing.
Yeah, it's fine. That would be fine. I just don't know why they've done it now.
Yeah. I don't want him to be going into as the title holder into SummerSlam unless he's going to face Punk and Punk's going to win it. Don't care at that point. To be honest, as long as Punk walks out of SummerSlam with the title on him, I don't really care. But how do you get Punk in this? Like,
triple threat?
Because he's a babyface and Cody's a babyface. We don't really need Sami in that match.
I don't know what Sami's character is, to be honest with you.
Or do you think that maybe they do have Sami in it and they push that match all the way back to like WrestleMania? But then your thought is Sami at Mania next year.
Yes, what? Yeah, so is he gonna have Sami at Mania? Like, well, no, I don't think they might have Sami at Mania. I think they might do Punk Rhodes in Mania because they've done the Sami thing now. They've done it now. They've done the Sami winning the world title at Saudi now. Are you gonna repeat it again? Like,
Yeah.
it's WWE, so they could, but like, it makes no sense. Like, it was better for them to wait, have the storyline build even more. Again, you probably have Sami doing shit on the main roster for a long time that you actually can't. You can't. Like, he doesn't have something, but he's just there. And then make him win next year. I would have been fine with that. I would have been all right. Night one.
Yeah.
I'd been fine with that. But I just don't know what they're gonna do now. And
No, I just don't know who the fuck Sami faces. Like, do I want to see Sami versus Cody at SummerSlam? Absolutely not. Not interested. But I just don't know. I don't know if is Cody going to win it on Monday.
it's
If he
Cody
does, I
Rhodes.
kind of feel a bit bad for
It's
Sami at
Cody
that point.
Rhodes. Yeah, but it's Cody Rhodes. It doesn't matter. He can win it on Monday. He can.
Or
He's the face of the company.
do they have Gunther? Or,
No, this is going to lead to the next bit I actually have to talk about.
Go on. Right, we don't fucking know what's going to happen. Next
What with
bit.
the Gunther?
No, with the whole Sami WWE
Yeah.
title shit.
The Gunther thing. I reckon, I have a suspicion, this is a little prediction I have, and it might be completely wrong. I see we're going to have a Gunther Nick Aldis match at some point.
Please. Please, I want it.
Some point. Because Nick Aldis, obviously, he's not been wrestling for a while. He's been on screen, SmackDown general manager.
Still a big dude.
He's a fucking great wrestler. He's still a big dude. He was a great wrestler in TNA when he was wrestling TNA. A great wrestler, even better when he was at NWA. Him and Gunther would put on a banger. I think it'd be a great match. And it does give Gunther something to do. It does. And the fact they went there at Friday Night SmackDown, and they had that thing at post Night of Champions, like, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. I want that shit.
Yeah. I need to see, like, it just keeps it fresh, keeps it entertaining. Means you don't need a pissing celebrity. We don't need Gunther versus Jelly Roll or something like that.
Jelly Roll will be at SummerSlam.
Annoyingly, he will, yes.
He will be in some shape or form. I don't know what, but he will be eventually.
I can't be arsed with that anymore. Yeah. But then, the thing is, I guess it's just a feud which you can just end straight after that. But does Nick Aldis? Is there something on the line there? Is it Nick Aldis' GM career on the line?
I think he's a great GM. I don't really want him to lose. Like, Adam Pearce was good on Friday. He was good on Friday night, but like Monday's his stick. Like, don't make him do two brands. Like,
Yeah, I wonder how he got. He definitely had to have some like annual leave to use or something.
yeah. He definitely 100% had annual leave to use. But
Yeah. How can we get him to take that? Okay, let's do this story.
It's like, can you both take annual leave now?
Yeah, please go on. Off you go. You're coming back for a match at SummerSlam. Yeah, I mean, I think SummerSlam is shaping up to be really, really interesting. Although it's we're still a month away, and I think next week we'll have a bit more of an idea about what might be happening, and we can give some early predictions for what the matches are going to be. Which we will do. That will probably be next week's episode.
We are going to have a whole. This is like an early predictions thing. We're not going to make it an episode of an early predictions thing. We might do. I'll see how I feel. But it is like we are just analysing everything, and everything is leading up to SummerSlam anyway. So it was natural to talk about SummerSlam throughout this pod.
It's just hard at the moment because it's so far away. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Kill yourself. Because it's so far away. It's kind of hard to figure out and predict, but at the same time, it's looking nice.
I will touch on some women's wrestling because we've not actually talked about that yet.
Yeah, sorry.
Iyo versus Liv, SummerSlam. Apart from the botched fucking AI graphic in the background.
Minnesota.
What do you think of the match? I mean, they had a great match at Night of Champions.
They did. Did they need to do it again? No.
No.
Nope.
Are they going to make Iyo win?
Yep. Do I want to see this again? No, not really. But I guess there are worse matches to see.
The only thing that would make this entertaining is if I see a heel turn. Sorry, not heel turn. A face turn from someone in the Judgment Day, either Roxanne or Raquel.
Yeah, I mean, do you think Liv really pushes it? Really keeps pushing? Because they're in something with Danhausen.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that she pushes her luck way too much, and one of them costs Liv, and then we have a bit more of a judgment civil war going on again. I mean, what Iyo does after that, I'm not really too sure, but
Iyo will have the title, so she'll probably, I don't know, she'll just verse someone else again. I don't know who she'll verse again.
yeah. I mean, I think they're struggling with Iyo at the moment about what to do with her, because they give her the title, she holds it for like a month, and then it's gone again. It's like the cycle of Iyo.
But this is the thing that Triple H loves about Iyo, that he can literally put the title on her, and like she could be placeholder, and she's good enough to be a placeholder. Fucking again, I've said it many times. I think she's probably the best wrestler in the world. I'm not gonna lie, in women's wrestling world for me, I think she is.
No, I agree with you.
Apart from maybe, yeah,
Rhea.
I think she's probably
Rhea's not bad.
Rhea maybe.
Soulruka.
Soulruka. There's also AEW people, so like Tekla, she's a pretty good heel. But like, she's probably she is the most reliable. You know what you're gonna get with Iyo. She puts bangers of matches on. Like, she is the placeholder. Triple H said that you know you can trust her. So like, she'll probably go to something else. She'll do the belt. She'll go to something else. Like maybe
it'll be a good match at SummerSlam. Like, but I think because I've seen Night of Champions and it happening again so quick, I'm like, I'm not really too arsed about it.
Yeah.
And as well, if Ober isn't using his King of the Ring thing, then Iyo is definitely winning. And Liv's still cursed.
Liv is still cursed. So yeah, there's the running thing there. There's another thing is I just want to generally point out that I feel like the Raw women are struggling right now, and I know because the SmackDown the women's title is on SmackDown at the moment, but I just feel like the Raw women's roster in terms of storylines is just not really there. It's not
helping. Do you know what annoys me a little bit is the men's roster. If you get injured, that title is like stripped off you after about 2 weeks if they know you're not going to be coming back anytime soon.
Rhea, yeah.
But Rhea has been gone for like how long now, and we've had nothing, not seen her, absolutely zilch.
Yeah,
and I'm a bit like,
do that.
but it pisses me off, sorry, because it hinders the rest of the talent. And I'm like, you're really holding them back from doing something here. Just take it off her.
The only plus I could probably give is that because of Rhea's absence, and SmackDown especially, the US title's been seen as something more. Obviously, it naturally would be. So, like, Chelsea Green and the Tiffany Stratton thing, the Alexa Bliss, Charlotte thing, the Jade Cargill, Mishin, B-Fab thing, like, it's become more of a thing. And
they got more.
It's actually been. Yeah. I can't lie. I watched.
It's been good,
and it was entertaining. It's been actually entertaining. But again, it is missing world title, WWE title. It's missing. That, man.
I will say this though. Did Raw miss Roman when he wasn't out for a month? I don't think massively. But they also didn't highlight many other. I mean, they used the main highlight was the tag titles for like a month or so, wasn't it? The Street Profits.
Yeah, it didn't really hinder. It didn't really hinder. Yeah, it didn't really hinder.
But I think Rhea is being a bit more of a loss, and
yeah,
it's obviously not on her, but we need to do something about that.
Yeah.
ASAP. Like if we get to SummerSlam and still nothing's been done with it, then get rid of it. Take it off her.
And again, the SmackDown wrestling has been great. It's been really good, but we are missing the W title. Like we are.
Yeah.
We are. And I don't know why. I just feel like also we've got a lot of good SmackDown women's wrestlers and not enough good Raw women's wrestlers. We need more Raw women's wrestlers now.
We need a
draft. We need a
draft. Now.
We need a draft.
Draft.
I need SmackDown wrestlers on Raw. Like I need women's wise. I need like women's wrestlers on Raw now.
Do you know how you start it? You have Nick Aldis and you have Adam Pearce feud, and go, well, I've got this of you, and why is he appearing in your show? Screw it. Let's have a draft.
Get that man in creative.
And then then you run it like number 1 picks and all that shit.
Yeah,
Remember Mello, number 1 pick Mello. Like, come on, man, it's not that hard. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's. I haven't got anything else.
Yeah, I mean the only other thing would be like Trick Williams is gonna versus Carmelo at SummerSlam, pretty much. I think probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna see Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton do something. Might see a Alexa Bliss, Charlotte turn. Fatal Influence are going to verse against Brie and Paige and probably beat them.
I do want them to win that.
Yeah, I do want them to win that. Just for Fallon alone. And yeah, Intercontinental title seed.
Chad Gable versus Penta. Chad wins.
Yeah, give me that.
Easy.
And give me Gable win. I want that.
Yeah.
Apart from that, to close off, I think I quickly jump onto some AEW stuff. I don't know if you saw, but MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, he's versing Kenny Omega for the world title on Dynamite Beach Break next week. And it's got the same stipulation that Adam Page had. If Kenny Omega does not win, he'll never fight for the world title ever again.
I think he loses. But
Yeah,
I think he loses by DQ.
Yeah, it might lose by DQ, but I also had this suspicion, or I've been seeing rumours online that MJF is probably nursing an injury at the moment, and he's probably going to lose, give Kenny the belt, and then he's going to come back after his injury. Apart from that, going to see Will Ospreay All In when that happens.
Hopefully we're going to go to.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to go to, and he's going to win. Let's be honest, he's going to win.
Yeah, that pop will be insane.
And he's an Essex boy as well, so. And Mercedes Moné is probably going to verse Tech or something. Sasha Banks. But yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, that's all I got as well. Again, really tired. Probably going to have a nap or something now.
Yeah, bro, don't worry. I'm just going to chill before I go and see some friends. But thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. We're going to have, again, probably next week, another predictions, but an actual thorough prediction.
Yeah. But well, when we know a bit more, we'll see. Maybe some games or something.
But we'll probably play some games or something like that. Yeah, we enjoyed that. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, follow it, like, repost, and look at all of our TNW social content. As we said, we had predictions at the start of the year, and they come fucking true. That means we know our shit on this podcast. And if you
go and watch that one,
that know their shit, you watch this and listen to this fucking podcast.
You're in the right place.
You're in the right place. But,
great closeout. Well, anyway, see you next week. Yeah. Bye.
It's lit.
Oh, straight up more. Oh, mama. I don't want you up.